Lab number 58. In this lab we continue our setup of our MobileFirst platform on Windows machine, and basically right now it's time to focus on application server. So before we will be able to install the application server, we should set up the installation manager, and for that let's open the downloads and navigate to Edit Installer and basically launch the install file. So installation manager is actually the tools through which, using which we'll be able to install both the application server and MobileFirst platform. So for now you just need to click next, accept the license terms, then change the location. Let's have the IBM with uppercase here. Click next and click install. That's it, nothing complicated. You're clicking Restart Installation Manager, the same as I just did, and you will be able to launch, and as you can see it's already running, the Installation Manager, the local copy that we just installed. So before installing the application server, we should add it as a repository. So let's go to Preferences, click Add Repository, and actually navigate to Downloads, and then WebSphere Application Server Liberty Core, and selecting the repository config file. Let's also add repository for MobileFirst platform for a future. So inside disk 1, we need to add disk tag, just like that. Now we can click install, select the application server here, click next, accept the license, click next. Again, change the location. Next. Again, next. We don't want to set up additional assets for now. This is just a demo lab series, so click next again. And click install. So basically that's it for application server. Nothing really hard here, but we need to create some instances. So this one is the pure installation, and then we need to actually create a server, and we will create two. One will be for MobileFirst platform itself and also application center. It's not recommended to install it on the same machine. I was telling the same during the Linux lab series, but we will do it just in order to simplify things and make it as fast as possible. I mean during the installation process. But ideally this should be separate machine, separate application server, and so on. So we will create those instances by running the PowerShell and navigating inside the program files folder, and then basically IBM folder, WebSphere, Liberty, and then the bin folder. Just like that. And basically inside the bin folder we will need to run the server commands and then create command and then the name of our instance. So in the first case we will create the mfp server, and then also let's name the second one analytics for our analytics, I mean operational analytics. Then we need to modify the server config. So let's do it through the opening those files in Notepad++. So both of them located inside the program files, then IBM, then WebSphere Liberty, user servers. Those are the folders of our servers. So let's start with MFP. We'll modify the server XML. We only need to add one thing here, is actually to add host equal to star, so we'll be able to launch it on localhost. Inside the HTTP endpoint we need to make this change, save this file, and the second thing we also need to do the same for analytics, so just add the host And we also need to change ports because default ones will be already occupied by MobileFirst Platform instance. So let's change it to 9081 and 9444. That's it. We can save the changes, close everything, go back to our PowerShell, and actually start the server. So let's start with analytics. Server start analytics. And now the same for MFP. Both server instances started, so now we can open the browser and actually check how they are running. You should see the welcome screen the same as I'm seeing for both ports, the 9080 and 9081. If you're seeing that, it means that you completed the application server installation, and on this step our lab is finished. Thank you.